I made mistakes. Mistakes I couldn't control. Before I tell you what happens next, I need to tell you what happens first.
Yeah, down like that, oh
yeah. I want that knockdown. Make it shut down. Slow man down like freeze.
Oh why you going let me down like that? And down like I was nothing.
Yo, what's up guys? Back. We've been dying the last few weeks. A video like what? One every 2-3 days so far. Man, it's going well. Basically, I'm just here to tell you how it is, what's going on. So, it is December. Yes, could celebrate Christmas or could celebrate my movie releasing December the 20th of 2019. Ozey, that's me, that's my mates, my brothers. You could be celebrating that instead, but you know, it's up to you what you decide, you know, it's up to you. Anyway, the point I'm here is if you're planning to watch my movie, you clicked on this video. Good job, good for you, thumbs up, double thumbs up. Clicked on this video by accident and you made it this far into the video. That's 1 thumbs up, 1.5. So basically, I'm gonna give you the rundown of what you need to know before you watch this movie. I did this last year, we're doing it this year. We've got 10 things we need to get through. 10 glorious facts, 10 glorious, oh man, this is gonna be good. Let's start off with number 1. It's mad. This film is mad. Number 2, it's set 9 months before the last film. The last film was HowFast Story. This film is set 9 months before that film, but it's kind of confusing because you would probably need to watch this film after watching HowFast Story because it'll make a bit more sense. It's kind of, I'll get to it in a minute, but this film is set 9 months before that, just trust me on that. Number 3, it's the origin story of the villain from the last film. So the villain of the last film, HowFast Story, was a guy in a hoodie. His name was Ozey, and if you did watch that film or you plan to watch that film later on, solid, you really should. It's actually it's really good. Like, I'm not taking the piss, it is really good. And if you watch that film and you realize who is this guy in the hoodie, why is he killing people, why did he kill that guy, I'm so confused. You didn't get it. You didn't obviously I knew what was going on because I made it, but it's like you watch that film and you're like, what's going on? Why is he killing people? So this film explains that. You know, this film explains why he's the villain, and it explains it pretty well. I'm actually quite surprised. Number 4 is J. Cole. J. Cole, the main inspiration, is the music. The type of music that's going to be in this film. If you know me, I love music. I love music, man. I put music in everything I do, and J. Cole is like the number 1 kind of artist that's in this film. The number 1 artist. There's at least 6 J. Cole songs in this film. From Trouble, Middle Child, Note to Self, trying to think of some more. There's heaps. Number 5, the actors. This isn't something you really need to know. They're my mates, my brothers. Just all you need to know. Number 6, its backstory. Basically, its backstory is kind of like, I'll tell you how the film opens. The film opens up with Ozey in a police investigation office room. He's getting questioned because in the last film he killed someone, and you kind of don't see it, but it's kind of like he surrendered himself. He brought himself into the police, and this film basically opens up with Ozey being questioned about why he killed this person, what's going on, and so the whole film is just Ozey given a backstory. Just given a backstory on everything that's happened. So the whole film is essentially just Ozey in a police investigation room, just answering questions, given a backstory. That's why, see, the questioning is set like a few days after the last film, but the backstory is set 9 months before it, if that kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? That's what I meant. Number 7, it'll be mad. Like double than what number 1 said. Like a few minutes ago or whatever, when I said number 1, it's mad, it just doubled. The madness just doubled up right now in like a minute or 2. Number 8, your boy ain't in it. I'm not in it. Taking the back seat on this one. Unless you count an end credit scene. If you count the end credit scene, then I'm in it. I'm just saying. Stick around. Number 9, it's part 3 of a long film journey. Yeah, so the first film, HowFast, came out in let's give a backstory. The first film came out in 2016, which was titled HowFast. Skip 2 years later, the second film comes out, How Fast the Scarlet. And then we kind of branch off on those two films and in a way, I guess you can say make a spin-off. In a way, man, I'm sounding like Kevin Feige or something here. Yeah, so we branch off and there's a spin-off, which is Ozey. So that's technically the third film. I know a few people have asked me, it's kind of confusing. It's not How Fast 3. This isn't like the third one. No. This is just a prequel. It's a prequel. We'll say that. Number 10, bring your popcorn because it's mad. Now the madness just doubled up by 3. The madness, when I said it's mad, number 1, and when I said it's mad, you know, number 7, those two madness they just puddled together and they just doubled itself, and now it's even more mad. It's just getting madder by the second. The countdown has begun. It's getting there. It's so sick. I'm telling you right now, it's so sick. You look at me and you're like this random kid. No one knows me. He's like he's made a long video. Cool. But you don't understand the levels, man. You don't understand what this is. This is insane. Like last year, the first year when I made the first film, I was hyping out. I was like, yo, this is sick. This is sick. When deep down, I knew it wasn't that great, but I was still gonna like tell people that to get a hype. And the second film, I genuinely thought it was good, and I still to this day stand by that, saying it's a good film, and I'll still, you know, promote that in that way. But this film, I'm telling you now, it's way better than the last one. I'm telling you, it's so, the levels that I've gone to and my mates have gone to make this, it's insane. You don't understand the levels. This is honestly, trust me when I say, if I had a choice to get rid of the last film or this film, I would get rid of the last one, get rid of it, because this is mad. It makes perfect sense. The story is so good. The acting is so good. I mean, obviously it's not good, but it's better than the last one. You know, one person in particular who's one of my friends, who I'll describe him as, he's got lots of hair, you'll see him in it, but his acting is mad, like it's over the top. And my other friend who is like a basketball player, he's doing pretty well. I reckon he'll go to America and like he'll go up there one day. He'll be big, you know, he's gonna go to America probably one day and play alongside LeBron. Don't know. He's got good acting. I was a bit surprised in that. And for my friend Elia, his acting in the last one wasn't good, but it wasn't great because he's new. He's obviously new at this. But his acting in this one has like shot up amazingly, and it's so sick. You don't understand what I've gone through to make this a good film. You don't understand. You don't understand. You need to watch this. To just listen to me. I'm begging you to watch this when it comes out. I'm begging you. You don't understand the levels I've gone to. That's basically it. I just wanted to express my love for it. It's gonna be so good. You don't understand. Just December the 20th, 6 p.m. Just watch it, man. You'll see what I'm on about. 6 p.m. NZ time for my American and Italy viewers, because I know there are actually a few of you, especially Italy. There's a lot of Italians out there watching, so shout out. Oh man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.